हाँ ये करना पड़ेगा ना क्लिक. Very good evening to everyone who is on this live session. We had a slight glitch and therefore we had a short few minutes delay. I apologize for the delay, but I think we will now get started. So as you are aware, this is the second interaction session. Okay. I seem to have some problem in going ahead with the display. I'm not able to go to the next screen. Okay, so today's agenda points are as follows. I will talk to you first about a very interesting seminar that is happening over this weekend related to the area of this course, which is LTA systems. Then I will talk to you about another conference which is happening at the end of June. I think I've spoken about this in the first interaction also, but some people may not have been able to join, so I'll repeat a few points. And then I'll talk to you about a very interesting online resource that we have created called as Design of Indoor Remotely Controlled Airship, or DIRCA. This was recorded a couple of years ago and it's available on YouTube for everyone. We will then move on to feedback, suggestions and complaints if you have any. We open the discussion forum, and then I'll talk also about the NPTEL internship. So moving ahead, friends, this Saturday we are conducting a one-day seminar on sustainable aviation using cargo airships. The short form is SACA, S-A-C-A. This is going to be conducted under the umbrella of Shastri Indo-Canadian Institute, which aims to promote academic and technical exchange, both faculty and students, between India and Canada. So we are very happy and delighted that the Shastri Indo-Canadian Institute has agreed to approve this particular seminar on this current topic. So as you can see, friends, there are two important words, actually four important words. The first two words are sustainable aviation, and the last two words are cargo airships. So in this seminar, which we will conduct both in offline as well as online mode. By offline I mean physically in IIT Bombay, and by online I mean via a Zoom meeting link. To make it convenient for our Canadian students and faculty to attend this seminar, we are keeping it from evening 4 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. and this will be followed by dinner, but only for those who register for the offline or the physical mode. So you can see that there are 6 speakers who are going to talk in that particular seminar. Dr. Barry Prentice and Mr. John Williams will give the talks from University of Manitoba in Canada, and the remaining 3 speakers, including myself, or remaining 4 speakers, have links to IIT Bombay. 3 of us, that is myself, my colleague Dr. Dhwanil Shukla and a PhD student by the name Shashwat Trivedi. We will cover aspects, and Dr. Manikandan, who has done his PhD from IIT Bombay recently, will join online from MIT Manipal. The event will start at 4 o'clock with a welcome address, maybe a few minutes early, and we will also invite the lady who heads the Shastri Institute, Dr. Prachi Kaul, to talk about the Shastri Institute. The first talk will be by me on two topics: sustainable aviation, what does it mean, and cargo airships, what they are. Then Dr. Manikandan will talk for about 40-45 minutes on design challenges of cargo airships, followed by a talk by Shashwat on propulsion system for cargo airships. And after 3 lectures of 45 minutes each, we are going to take a short bio break of 15 minutes. Then we will have the 2 talks by the gentleman from Canada. Professor Barry Prentice is a world-renowned figure on transportation economics, specializing on airships. So he will talk about sustainable transportation, a comparison of electric airships versus the cargo jets. And Mr. John Williams is going to talk about the sustainability of the cold chain in Canada, where he will compare airships versus long-haul trucking. And in the end, there will be some closing remarks by Dr. Dhwanil Shukla, followed by, as I mentioned, dinner for the offline participants. So, if you would like to attend this particular seminar, you have to register for it online. Okay, and for that you can contact your teaching assistant, Mr. Nomanuddin, who will share with you the QR code, and also he can share with you the link. In fact, if Noman is already online, I will request him to type out in the text window the link for registration that is mentioned in the brochure. So please type in the chat window. If anybody online has any query or any doubts regarding this webinar, I would like you to use the chat on the YouTube to ask your queries. So Nawanuddin has mentioned that he will share the link in the discussion forum. Naman, you can share the link as well as the QR code so that it becomes easy for people to register. Okay, so registration is compulsory, and once you register, then we are going to send you the Zoom meeting link. Yes, it is available for all. The level of this particular seminar is going to be aimed at undergraduate students from 2nd year onwards of all disciplines and branches. So therefore, it can be attended by anybody. Any other query anybody has, I will be happy to sort them out right now, and then we will proceed further with the next item. So Yash Kapshikar, can you please write in the chat window where you are from and what is your email address? So yes, if you are in Powai itself, then it will be better if you can just register for it online, offline, so that you can attend this in person and also meet us. It will be nice to meet you. Since you are located in in Powai itself, it will be great to meet you. So I would request Yash that you register for this in the offline mode. So Yash, in which college and what year are you studying? Can you also clarify that? And also you can type your email address in the chat window. Okay, while the information is being given, we can proceed further. So here you can see, in fact, okay, so Yash is from Mechanical Engineering from DJ Sangvi. So now you can see on the screen itself, we have given the QR code and also we have mentioned the registration charges. So kindly scan to register for this particular webinar, this particular seminar. Remember that we are going to give an e-certificate of participation to all the candidates, all the people, attendees who register for this particular event. Although the deadline for registration is Friday, I would recommend that you do it quickly, because after some time we may stop the registration because of excess capacity. So for Indian citizens, the registration charges are 199 if you are attending online and 499 if you are attending offline, because we are going to also provide a dinner to people who come physically and register offline. That's why there is an extra 300 rupees charge. Okay, any other query anybody has? We can use the chat window please, and you can share with us right now, or else we will just go ahead. Now I will talk to you about the second international conference on design and engineering of LTA systems. This is going to happen in the last week of June this year at IIT Bombay. There are many events planned. For example, on the eve of the event on 26th June evening, we are going to conduct a competition on reusable indoor hot air balloon. Then on 29th June, we are going to also conduct a workshop on a software called as Open VSP. VSP stands for the Vehicle Sketch Pad. This software is an open source software developed by NASA for aircraft concept declaration. And then on 30th of June, we have an indoor airship flying competition. You can see the picture on the bottom left hand side, where teams are making their own airships and flying them. That is the thing that we want to repeat with some changes this year. So again, I will urge all of you to consider attending online mode or offline mode the Delta's conference. It will be better if you attend offline, because then you can interact with experts, you can see the stalls, you can attend the presentations, you can watch the posters, you can talk to the LTA experts. There are many companies who have agreed to come forward. Some are going to open their stalls. So it may also be useful for future research and even recruitment purposes. Now I want to talk to you about a very interesting workshop that we conducted in 2022. It's a 3-day workshop on design of remotely controlled airships. This also was sponsored by the Shastri Indo-Canadian Institute 2 years ago. There is a YouTube link which I have shared. That YouTube link, if we open, I'm not sure if this will work here, but if you open that YouTube link, then you can probably see the whole workshop. So I'm just trying to open that link here. So this is about 3.5 hours of content. This was created in 2022. I would like to confirm, is it visible to everybody? If I make it full screen, is it visible to you? So please confirm to me.
जय गौ माता, जय गोपाल। आप देख रहे हैं गोकुल धाम गौ सेवा महातीर झज्जर हरियाणा में। ये हमारा आईसीयू वार्ड है। इस वार्ड के अंदर जितनी भी जो हमारी गौ माता है, जितना भी गौवंश है, सब मेजर एक्सीडेंट है। यहाँ पर कोई भी गाय खड़ी नहीं हो सकती।
Event. Okay, so you can see we talk about the envelope material. We talk about how it is to be sealed. How do we do the leak test? How do we make the envelope? We also talk about how the fins are sized, how are they located, how do we choose the material for the fins. Then we talk about the electronics, receivers, batteries, motors, what are the components, how do they work. But common problem that people face is whether to choose hydrogen or helium. So that decision also, all the aspects are covered. Okay, so if you watch this whole sequence of 3.5 hours approximately total, you will get a complete idea about the design of indoor remotely controlled airships. Okay, so that is what I would recommend all of you to go through, and you can consider this as part of the course on LTS systems. So design of remotely controlled airships is a very important component of the course on LTS systems. So you could consider it to be a part of the course. Okay, and moving ahead, I would like to take any feedback or any suggestions, or if you have any complaints against me or against the teaching assistant, if we are not performing as per your expectations, if you want us to do something else, to the extent possible, we would like to hear from you. So at this point, I'm going to stop speaking and watch on the chat window. I want your comments, I want your feedback about the course so far. I would like to get some constructive suggestions on how to improve the course. And I would like to also hear if you have any complaint against teaching assistant, complaint against me, or against anything else as part of this course. So please speak up, those who are online. It's very cold inside this room, so it's very easy to fall asleep unless you make me participate with you. I'm waiting. Okay, Yash has a comment that the slides that are shown in lectures are not very clear. So that is because these particular slides have been recorded in a classroom while the course was taken. So I agree that in some cases, because the camera is quite far away, it's not like a studio recording where we are the only people in front of the camera. Like right now I'm in a studio. But that particular course was recorded in the classroom. So there could be some issue with the quality of the slides. Now nothing much can be done about that unless I record the entire course again in a studio. Okay, so you will have to live with that. But if you have any doubts or any clarification about any slide, or if you can't understand something because it is hazy or misty, you should ask the query in the discussion forum. You should consult the TA for your doubts. So anything else that you want to talk about the course? Yes, Naman has mentioned that if anybody has any difficulty in a particular slide or particular topic or particular area, let us know. We are available. We will try to share with you some information to make it more clear. If you have a problem related to the portion that has got lots of equations which I have written by hand, maybe we can share with you a soft copy. So when you said in the lectures that you had uploaded reading material on Moodle, is there any chance that we can share that now? Yes, it is possible. I can share some material with Naman and he can put that on the discussion forum. Yes, it is possible. So do you have any specific requirement? So Athar, thank you for your comments. You are saying that you are enjoying this course thoroughly and getting to learn a new things. No complaints at all. It's all right. I'm very delighted. But give us some feedback and suggestions to improve the course further. Like we got one very good suggestion from Yash that the slides are not clear. So if the slides are not clear, definitely we have to do something to make it better for you. So one possibility is that you talk to your college and say that so many people in my college have taken this NPTEL course and we would like to invite Professor Pant for a day to come and clarify the doubts or to talk to us, because Yes, you are in Mumbai itself, so it's very easy for me to travel to DJ Sangvi. But if there is a student from some other college which is far away, then we can do it online. So whether offline or online, we can reach out with some special sessions. Atharv Patil, can you please clarify which college you are from, where are you located, and in which year and which branch you are studying? So Atharv, we are waiting for you to tell us about your college, about your branch and your location. Atharv says he is working with the slides by viewing on a larger screen, but if possible, can the PDF of slides be uploaded? Atharv, there are transcripts available of all the things that I say. So these transcripts contain the slide in the top, and whatever I say when I show that slide, my words have been transcribed and typed. So Norman, can you please clarify to the students how they can access the transcripts of this particular course so that they can save their time, and after watching the videos they can actually use the transcripts to revise. And Atharv, you are from Manipal Institute of Technology, second year aeronautical, very good to know. But where do you come from? Where is your hometown? Where do you belong to? So Nawanuddin has responded that transcripts are available on the portal itself, but it will be helpful if you can just share the link with the students, maybe in the discussion forum. Looks like students don't know about the transcripts, because if they get transcripts, then they will not have any problem in watching the videos. Atharv is from Mumbai originally, very good. So you are from Mumbai and you are studying in MIT Manipal, second year aeronautical. Welcome. Next time when you visit Mumbai during vacation, maybe summer vacation, maybe winter vacation, do make it a plan to visit IIT Bombay and come to our lab. So how many students are aware about the availability of the transcripts of this course? The course portal definitely has all the material, but do you know that such a thing exists and that you can download the transcripts after the course is taught in the class? Not in advance, but after the lecture is delivered, the transcript is opened. Anything else? Very good, Atharv, you can view the transcripts. So if you view the transcripts, Atharv, you should be able to solve much of your problem regarding the PPT. PPT I cannot share because that is proprietary information, but transcripts they only have provided, and we have just made the transcript material for them. So how many of you already knew about the regatta about which I spoke a few minutes ago. On, give your feedback immediately. Okay. After this feedback, we'll just go ahead. Tab. Slightly. नहीं tab. Slightly you tab here. On your face will have new camera. Stop it. Okay, so any other feedback? Yash wants to register for the regatta as well. So Yash, have you already formed a team? Because regatta is a team competition which can accommodate four members in one team. So and if you have any issue regarding regatta, you can contact us. In fact, one of your seniors, Yash, is a member of our organizing committee, and he'll be able to also help you. So if you have any problem regarding regatta, please reach out to us. Yes, did you attend the webinar for the regatta? We conducted a dedicated webinar for the regatta teams. Were you able to register for that? Otherwise, you can find a recording of that webinar on our website. So, Norman, can you please type the website of Deltas 2024? Okay, yes, you only want to attend. If you want to only attend, yes, then I recommend that you register as an attendee, and you can attend as an attendee for 2 days, 29th and 30th. But on 29th, we are also going to do one interesting workshop about which we will give details in our next session after about a month. So there will be a workshop on Open BSP. And also we are going to conduct one hot air balloon competition on the evening of the first day, or you can say the previous day, on 26th. So 26th evening is when we start, and we are going to conduct a competition on that day itself, called as a indoor reusable hot air balloon competition. Link is already shared for registration for Latin. Correct, it is already shared. Okay. So now moving ahead. There are no queries from the Excel sheet. Now that is very discouraging, because we have a provision. In fact, these sessions with the faculty member are meant for clarifying queries that you may have. But we see that there is no query asked by anybody. So how to ask the queries? There is an announcement email of live session. There is a Google form which is there in that announcement email. The Google form will automatically create an Excel spreadsheet which will be sent to me, and if there is any content which needs to be shown to you, I will come with that content. So since nobody has done so far in this session, then I would like you to ensure that you have to use the discussion forum, and the discussion forum is very helpful. So how to join the discussion forum? You have to go to the course page, go to Q&A, join the group and ask your queries. Okay. So now we are open for any queries. I don't know whether there are any queries, but still we will open the forum for queries for about a minute or two. If there are no queries in 1 minute, then I am going to move ahead. If there are any questions or queries, kindly ask them now. Alright, I will also like to spend a little bit time about the NPTEL internship which happens during summer or winter. This particular internship is offered to the toppers of the NPTEL course, right? So you can have a 2-week internship or 4-week or 6-week or 8-week, depending upon the convenience of the supervisor, that is the course instructor. So the shortest internship is a 2-week internship and the largest is supposed to be 8 weeks, and you also get stipend for this internship. At the end of this, you get a certificate of internship which is available on the NPTEL website for verification. So it's available lifelong as a verifiable proof that you did the internship. A third has a question, is can there be a more economic substitute with both cost-wise and space-wise for airship hangars? Yes, airship hangars need not be constructed from metal as a fixed place. You can also have what is called as inflatable hangars. These are hangars which are inflated and made as hangars at the location of interest when needed. Okay, so you can have a temporary structure of a airship hangar. Okay. Because you are right, building a huge hangar and then using it only to store the airship can become a very costly proposition. So people are suggesting inflatable hangars which can be easily relocated and erected within a matter of hours. So with this I have come to the end of today's presentation. I would like to open the floor for any questions or answers. So if you have any questions, you can ask me now and I will be very happy to try and answer. Okay, so we are open now for any queries, any clarifications, any doubts that you may have, any comments that you would like to do. So if you don't have any queries, then I have some queries of my own. I would like the people in the audience to type why are they doing this course? What is so interesting in this subject that made them register for this course? What is the motivation for you to register for a course on light weather and air systems? So Athar, Yash and other people, please contribute by telling us what is the motivation for you to take up this course. I know so guys, utilize the session to ask your doubts and questions or your comments and suggestions or your queries or your queries. Yash says that he is interested in aerospace engineering and already attended the course on Introduction to Aerospace Engineering. So then Yash, I think next semester I would recommend that you also attend the course on aircraft design. Aircraft design course is also available and you can do this after you do the course on Introduction to Aerospace Engineering. Okay, you have already completed that. Very good. Then wait for my fourth course which is coming very soon. I am right now in the middle of working towards developing a new course on a topic called as air transportation. So that is the course which I have almost finalized, but it will first appear under the television channel called Swayam Prabha, which is a part of Swayam, NPTEL Swayam, and after it appears on the TV channel, later on it may be also converted into a course on NPTEL, but that may take some time. It will take some time, but very soon, within about 2-3 months, we should be able to broadcast it live on the Government of India's free Doordarshan channel. What about the other students? Okay, so Yash has done Introduction to Aerospace Engineering and LDO Systems, and he would love to do the aircraft design course next semester. Wonderful, Yash. We'll be happy to have you. So Yash, you can actually send a mail and visit us in IIT Bombay sometime. And since you are a localite, you may actually be able to attend the Deltas conference also. It's easy for you. What about other students? I am only seeing response from 2 students, Athar Patil and Yash Kapshikar. Is there nobody else online? Okay, so you took up this course based on my advice to you. Wonderful. Okay. Other people like Athar Patil, can you please tell what was the motivation for you to join this course? Why have you joined this course? How does it benefit you? And are you going to appear in the examination also to get a certificate? Regarding, okay, actually I have mostly finished whatever material I wanted to cover from my side. I would just like to open up and utilize this particular opportunity to interact with you. So you can type out if you have any query which is perhaps beyond this course. You could even type that, and we have about 9 minutes remaining, so we can probably take it up there. Yes, yes. If you do not a couple of courses, if you do a few courses in aerospace domain, you can get a separate certificate as aerospace engineering. This point I would like your TA Naman to clarify, because he himself has obtained that certificate as far as I know. So Naman, can you please answer this question? How many courses are needed to get the aerospace domain certificate, and what is the procedure? So this Naman should clarify. Okay, 6 of them. So if you do 6 courses from one particular domain, then you will get the domain certificate. And NPTEL has already done the clubbing. So yes, the spelling of advice is incorrect, because here advice is a verb, so it should come as ADVISE. And there's nothing like, see, there is a bunch of 6 courses, and if you do all 6 of them, then you will get the aerospace domain certificate. So you don't really have a choice, you have to do all those courses. So maybe Naman can throw a light on which are the 6 courses, and also suggest on which sequence should the student preferably follow after doing a course on introduction to aerospace engineering and introduction to LTA systems and aircraft design. Which sequence should the student follow to complete the domain certificate? No, once we get, okay, Naman says that you can discuss in the discussion forum in more detail. I don't know much about it, so I don't want to hazard a guess. Naman is the best person because he himself has got that. So I think he should answer that question. Any aircraft propulsion courses under me? No, I do not teach aerospace propulsion. There is only one chapter on aerospace propulsion in the course on Introduction to Aerospace Engineering, that's all. But I have not recorded a dedicated course on aerospace propulsion. Okay, we have less than 5 minutes remaining. So I'll just be here to clarify any questions you ask. I hope many of you will register for the seminar that we are doing this weekend on Saturday evening from 4 to 8:30 p.m. Okay, so I think if there are no more questions, then I think we will stop this session, but we will wait for another 1 minute to ensure that there are, because sometimes the questions come in the last minute and then somebody will feel left out or deprived. So we'll give you 1 minute, guys. In 1 minute, if you don't have any questions, then we are going to stop the stream and say goodbye to you. Okay, I think there are no more questions. So thank you so much. We will now end today's session. Good luck to all of you and see you mostly online on Saturday and some offline also.